Good afternoon, everyone. I am Marquavia Smith, and I'm here with OWN's very own Greenleaf family. Hey. A tragic family. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So how are you guys doing today? How's everything going?
Yeah, everything's going well.
Okay, Lamman.
Everything's going great. Thank you for asking.
Okay, Greenleaf is one of my favorite shows. Tell me, who is you guys' favorite character in the film? Like, it don't have to be yourself, of course. Even though you want to, but who will be your favorite character?
I like Carissa. I like what she's serving because, you know, she's there doing her best, trying to back her man, and she's got the sass and the one-liners and all that. I mean, she is cute.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to choose one. Easier for me to choose like what moments for each character or something. But I would have to say our young actresses, you know, that they are amazing. You know, they're coming on very strongly, and how they're developing. I mean, to actually see the young women, not the actress growing and maturing on screen, but to see the directions that each of them are going. The granddaughters.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting, and I'm interested to see what will happen in season 3 with them, because the hope is always with the children. So to see what happens with them and follow along with the lives of the character while we see these young actresses growing into women at the same time.
This might sound a little odd, but first of all, I was hoping she was going to say Jacob. No, I know deep in Lady May's heart that's the answer. But actually, I was going to I was thinking about in particular, Zora. I just think for Jacob, but since you said that, I'll go, to the other, which also was on the tip of my tongue, which is Winky, which is my son, and I think for me personally, as much as I adore children anyway, and as much as similarly we personally have developed relationships with each other just as people, not just as characters. I adore the twin boys that play Winky, but I think in particular also for Jacob, I think the fact that Winky to him really represents, I think, helps him maintain the hope and the desire to keep kind of moving forward, to figure his self out, to figure his mess out, so it doesn't damage, his son the way, he feels, lost and confused and disconnected from his father. So in many ways, Winky really for me represents something that if I had to pick a favorite, it might be him. And if you pay attention to how Jacob deals with him, you may actually start to see and sense that, on your own. But personally, I think it's that too. It's just something. I think he maybe is. He's this really like the embodiment of our family's faith, right? Yeah, and legacy. It's the thing that's yet unseen. I mean, Charity and Kevin's, right, children too. Yeah. But as far as who's actually right there, my favorite, like he's the future. He's our opportunity to get it right. He's our opportunity to do better.
Okay, so the series is all about the black church and the things that happens in the black church as far as like the LBGT community and the controversial. Tell me, why is it so important to point out those things that's happening in these type of churches and putting it all on screen?
Because it's real, because that's the world we live in. Right. We're all real people in this world, in this country, and in particular in our community. So, people, and again, this is one of the things we actually deal with in this second half, is this concept of inclusion, right? We talk about inclusion and diversity even as if they're the same thing. In actuality, they're not even really the exact same thing. People say they're embracing diversity, but they're still not really about inclusion. So how do we push forward the love of God, not just the Word of God, which for a lot of people are also the same thing, right? But sometimes people about the Word and not necessarily always the love. So how do we bring and allow everybody to have a relationship regardless of ... You know what I mean? And I think that's what we're questioning. That's what we're challenging people to examine and revisit for themselves and their own families and their own lives and their own churches and their own communities. And it's not about us telling you the answer, because we don't have it. You see, Greenleaf don't know. We don't know nothing. We're figuring it out just like everybody else.
Right.
But it's the fact that we get to illuminate, you know, and I think that's what part of our responsibility as a show, as characters, as actors, is to illuminate, you know, this stuff. And this is about like, hey, here it is. This is what's going on. Let's talk about it, family. You know, this is about the truth and honesty of just dialogue.
There can't be a lot of healing without truth, without taking an honest look at something. And I think for too long, you know, in churches that were African American churches, but all of them, you know, it's been people who say, you know, but you know, a lack of forgiveness, a whole lot of judgment, a whole lot of denial. We have to look and say, you know, is it our job to judge everybody, or is it our job, as Lamman said, to be, as Christians, to forgive, to be inclusive, because, you know, New Testament love is not about all that Old Testament fire and brimstone. So I just think that it kind of humanizes the church congregation, people. These are, and because too often we walk around with being embarrassed, being for pride. I mean, I come from a Louisiana family, and I'm telling you, there is just so much of you know, wanting to keep everything quiet and just like, let's have everything look right, even though it's not right. And what we're doing is saying, well, let's take an honest look at things. Let's take an honest look at one family, one place of leadership. All of this is going on. So who are you following now? Are you following Bishop this, that, or other? Or are you following your personal relationship with God? Are you following the Holy Spirit? Or are you following these people who are a mess, who do love the Lord and are trying, you know what I mean? So I think that it's just tabling things that can help people grow in their own personal relationship with God.
I agree with that. And under the umbrella of these fictitious characters, who are, you know, very real to us, under these fictional circumstances, people love these characters and they love the journey that they're on, but the way that they can talk about those characters and what they have to face is a great doorway to talk about these issues that people have not been able to talk about. So I think that's one of the reasons why families are having discussions that they've never had before, and you know, relationships are being healed in ways that they have never been even looked at before. And I think that's, I believe we have done our job in drawing characters that they love and they care about and they want to talk about and they want to fight for. So.
Right. Even the haters, they love the haters.
That's right.
I appreciate you all so much. This was so insightful. Y'all just put some knowledge on little old me. And I thank you all so much. Thank you. Make sure you all tune in to Greenleaf.
Hey.
Especially, on right now. Season
August
2.
15th and 16th.
August
Here we
15th,
go.
16th,
See the
season
second
2.
the second half of season 2.
Oh, exciting.
That's right.
Thank you,
Next
fans.
week. Love y'all.
Keep watching.